I don't believe that I can use one day to cover the topic about relationship, because when I'm through today, I don't know that I will be talking about marriage relationship. I don't know that I'll be talking about courting. I know in my study, I was laughing and I was saying that the married people put it down. So we have some married people in church. And if I should give them the marriage test, like I did the love test, I can show them 5 components that make up a good marriage. And I am sure that if I should score out of 5, maybe I get 1 or 0. Because we don't know nothing about relationship. We don't know nothing about marriage. We who are coming from the church, we know that place. One will come from it, one will fail. Me and Joe and Angela. Make it try put up here. If you hand it. We who are coming from that place. No, I have no form of teaching or counseling. When you get him out of the place, man, can go to that man. But drink some courage in my youth and be very well. We who are coming from that place and are married, we never get any counseling. Them just grab you and marry you. And most of us come from some disturbed home, dysfunctional home, messed up home. And we're doing the same mess in our marriage. So I don't believe that we are going to use, I don't believe that we are going to cover all of this relationship thing today. I don't believe we are going to cover all of this relationship thing today. Somebody said to me, if the men who led us back then never know better. Well, some know better and some did not know. There are folks who I know that knows very well read. What's the problem? We were brought up by a bunch of pusillanimous folks. A bunch of what? Pusillanimous folks. Weak-spirited, coward, bunch of lackeys, sissies, who were afraid to speak the truth. And that's why people don't like me. Because I speak the truth, but what I found out over the years, that people want to hear the truth. Even if they curse you, they want to hear the truth. So I will start out today by looking at relationship in general. Say general. Alright, so like I come to say in general now, give me another word for the general. I'm not going to narrate now, give me another word for the general. Yeah, we'll look at that another one. While. I got a word to come up another one. I'm not hearing you. You said she. Alright. Good. Question number 1. Is your relationship an asset or a liability? Big one to think about. Any form of relationship. relationship, platonic relationship. You're in a relationship with somebody, any form of relationship. Is your relationship an asset or a liability? Let me start with Sister West. She's in the banking business. Tell me something about asset and liability in the financial way, and we can look at it in the relationship way. Very broad words. Look at me get up and so mic, you're going to be able to talk to them. I tell you, if I get pretty, do the right thing, You know why I'm teasing her? Because the way how she looks is giving problem everywhere. Work home, I'm not my church. Giving problem at church and I mean at home and at work. And she can't walk on the road. But yesterday God clean up and everybody messed up. Hello? When God clean up, and nobody messed up. Somebody came in this man and sing and this man and said, "Oh, you look young and fresh. Thank you. Angela, tell me this man in front of me today." But she said, "My man, that's something like that." Maybe I should mirror me with her in something. There's something wrong with giving somebody a commendation. That's where I'm good to your come from. There's something wrong with having relationships. I was brought up in the Baptist church first and the Seventh-day Adventist. And you cannot find a more social group than Seventh-day Adventist. And young was girls will play and nice and go all over the place. But if you think you're bad, touch one of them and embrace one and you're not boxing or your wife. Because they are not for that. It's only this kind of ministry. Well, anybody ever get go on? Anybody here ever go on Baptist Union people? You know they are very social. The Roman Catholic. But the most social of those groups are the Seventh-day Adventists. And in a Church of God church, they call it charismatic movement. I don't like all the name of the word. I don't even like it. Because you come in life with sick. I'm not going to deal with it. I said liability. Go ahead.
Good afternoon.
Mike, work? We are the engineers.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Right.
Yes. Speak.
Asset can be what you own. Liability as well can be what you own or what you rent. For liability, they often use the furnitures, the office furnitures. The can be owned and can be rented.
Okay.
Right. The building can also be an asset or a liability. They can own the building, the company can own the building, or it can be rented.
Give her an answer. So she gave me from the field where she is in. Alright. Come past seconds, give me another spin on the word asset and liability. Narrow it down to the relationship. We have some powerful brains in this church, Because we don't know. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, brethren.
Yes.
Alright, for assets can be what is beneficial to you, right? And for the liabilities can be on the negative side.
Good.
Right?
What is beneficial and what is not?
Assets, it will be what is coming to you, like all the monies. The liability more people and they're coming.
You get that? You get that one? Who wasn't clear on it? Not all the money, you know. Eh? You know? Tangible goods. But it have to do with attitude also. Tell me the difference between behavior and attitude. Let's see. And I would catch you. And you know, she was going to try something and put something on me. Okay. Here are 5 things to consider if your relationship with someone is an asset or a liability. So, number 1, you are all around better off now than you were before you met. You're in a relationship with somebody. First thing you must consider, am I better off now? No. Am I better off now than before we met? As everybody is down, it seems like the first one kick hard. You are in a relationship with somebody. Are you better off with that relationship now? And I don't mean a relationship that involves sex. Are you better off with that person now than you were before? Is that person draining you? Is that person running your mind? Do you feel trapped in your own body? Because there are some attitudes that can allow you to feel trapped in your own body. There are some attitudes, for instance, let me start with the dating and boyfriend and girlfriend relationship. Give Sister Simpson a hand to come on the night shift. Come on the night shift. You make sure that I finish with your church. Yes. Did you know that the moment you get involved in some relationship, you're mad? You get trapped in your own body? You ever in a relationship? You can put up your name, ever in a relationship without male or female? You ever in a relationship? You ever have a lot of friends? Lot of friends. You ever, in that case, you have a lot of friends? Nice people? Loving people? And they go out, you socialize, you have fun, no sex are involved, you just like each other company, and you live good. You live good? And then you get involved in a relationship with a man, and you can't talk to nobody again. Or a woman, and you can't talk to nobody again. About you? Yeah, you talk to people right now, we don't want to talk. You have a man where anybody you see at whether male or female, they just sulky and vex and make problem. Eh? What do you call that? Asset or liability? What do you do with liability? When you have certain kind of liability, where do liability? Hello? When you have certain kind of liability, where do liability? Eh? Why did Bruce Golden divest here Jamaica? And why him divest here Jamaica and never divest JUTC? You can talk about a certain liability, because you have some liability that you need to have. You have some debts that are good debt. You know there are some debts that are good debt. Yeah, but you have some liability where you know one period. Because when you in a relationship with a man or a woman who cannot understand themselves, they are going to be trapped in your own body. And some of the church promote that, some of the church promote that. There was an instance where you know I have some very lovely cousins. Some lovely cousins. And I don't know if them boys soup by the wife, but I have some lovely cousins who wouldn't mind them have soup in the soup kitchen. Based on their behavior. You know the kind of cousin they get? If you know what trial, one of my uncle-in-law died, and we went to funeral. And boy, I don't know if you know that I'm a good vocalist. Maybe over the year the preaching kind of rusted on me, but I can sing, or I could sing. I still can sing? My wife says. So I have two cousins, man. They come from Macatree. We'll call it three. When the four will be eating up and we are sing. You have to tap where you are going to listen to you. And at my in-laws' funeral, I decided that we are going to take over that session. Because you got a funeral sometime, and that is why I carry the choir. Thank you guys. At my brother's place, you know, because when you got a graveside, some people they shot them and eat them and everything. We want to have funeral. After funeral, then we do it. Huh? And two of those girls put their arms around me, hugged me up. And we put on a piece of singing. My wife was there. My wife was there. She was a part of that singing. But she knew that these girls are my cousins. Here comes my pastor. When I used to nothing in socializing. See these girls hook me up. And we are love up. And just enjoy ourselves. And the cousin of me, near cousin to me, whole of me is. The whole of me are big, whole of me are black, gap teeth. Name brother. Only to find out that after funeral I was called into a meeting. I mean, big, because I was big in the church, with big evangelists. I mean, big meeting, you know. And the question was asked, who dare you dissing your wife in a one big crowd? I said, dissing my wife? I don't know where that was. Hugging up girls and girls hugging you up. I'm going to carry on in the way I was there. And I was like, you ever lost it? I was like, no, sir. Because I didn't let me think. I said, so we went to funeral. And a group of my cousins decided we were going to take over and just sit. And the bishop was like, oh, those girls were your cousins. Did your wife come and say, of course. I said, the only person ever my person will tell you, him say, your pastor tell me. Who do that? Huh? Well, I'm so if pastor see me do something like that, and I'm curious, who should I talk to? left from the country and carried come and talk. Another night, I invited a sister to church. She came from Clarendon. And that girl don't understand nothing about Mendes, but Mendes cool. You come to Mendes when the time code it. You look at Mendes when the time code? Hello? When you come to Mendes for the future, then the time cool and the breeze come over the hill there. You feel like somebody with a black eyes behind your ears. But that can be very cool. I invite young lady to church and I saw her shivering. Not many folks know that I was courting Angela. Because when I was courting Angela, I don't really take her out. That was none of her business. Because the church did not support dating and all of that stuff. Me and I would have come into church one evening, it was a message or something. When the sermon didn't 10 string slingshot. You was asking to have a 10 string? And people talk they're rubbish. You know? So because I know that they were weak. So I took off my jacket. Because I took off my jacket and I said to the young lady, I said, Claudia, I saw you shivering, you're my coat. It was Sunday when I returned to young people meeting Wednesday night. The evangelist called me and said, I saw you did something Wednesday night. So what was that? You and Angela date. And I know Claudia alone did cold. But I see you take off the jacket and get Claudia. I said, yes, you want to sleep? I took off my jacket and I gave it to Claudia because I invited her here. Me and her a friend. Me and her are there. Me and her a friend. And if I give it to Angela, we would have another spin on it. So if me do, me down. And if me don't, me down. So who it was? Where was the nastiness coming down from? And from the top. And from the head. So how do you function in a situation like that? As a youngster in church? How you function in a situation like that? Angela can tell you. You know me, don't begin to do almost every Sunday I carry a different girl at church. All day a month come, she can tell you. All day a month come, let me not carry a different girl at church. In so much that our close relative begin to say to her and say, that boy I don't want you. Guess why I don't want her? Because I have one heap of girlfriends. Some rich, some poor, some ugly, some pretty. So I become what? Like a spiritual renegade. I say I have to break this. You think I can make it call up here now? Huh? You're not calling nobody. Stand up and what? Just walk out here. Just walk out here. So we go to church and one sister passed. Pastor, no? And I said, whoo! Come here. Come here, Angela. And when she comes to her, I say, yeah, you look good. That's the one. Take time with me. Something wrong with that? Well, something wrong with that? No, tell me something wrong with that. Huh? Many times I said that to girls and they go tell Pastor, I want to say help them. I said, somebody looks somebody. So it bring me to one question now. Yes. Oh, yes. No, why does somebody look around? You know how many is it? Say this, yeah, true, but that's how many is it?
And that's so easy to get. I said that's how them talk to the females these days.
To test myself look good?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Not just said it.
If you look good and feel like telling me about it, Worse if you have a relationship. Worse if we have a relationship. But what the point, because you're onto something. Okay? We're coming to that. So number one, you are around, you are all around better. And the relationship you're having now are your worst. Something to consider in. Secondly, since you have been in this relationship, whatever kind of relationship you are in, have you learned more? Have you learned a lot? Are you not learning more? Can the person you are relating to teach you anything? And if you cannot learn anything in a relationship, is it an asset or a liability? You can't learn nothing. You're stagnant. Is it an asset or a liability? Okay, you're in a relationship with somebody. Are you better off financially? Are you better off financially? Okay, you carry further, are you better off socially and mentally? Did you know that some relationship is draining? Because you're in a relationship with some people and you don't know what they're going to say next minute or what they're going to give the other minute. And you feel trapped. Is it an asset or a liability? So question, how long and how far you plan to carry the liability? So we're going to discuss them further, but just point them out too. Much we're done? 3? Yes, since you have been in this relationship or whatever relationship it is, your energy is just way more positive. You have a more positive outlook. You are energized. You look forward to see your friends. I can tell you about at relationships. I have the children. Some of them live to come to church Sunday morning and come meet one another. Since you're in this relationship, you manage your time better, and time is important. Hello. Since you are in whatever relationship you are in, you manage your time better. Anybody who find themselves managing their time better in a new relationship or any form of relationship, better than how they used to handle them time. Put up your hand. I can tell you something. Any relationship you are into, and once you can get the time factor under control, once you can be disciplined with the time, the money will come and everything else will come. Because time master everything. Anybody in a relationship with somebody and them always late for everything, it's time to shut off that because you know where you go. Let me lean back. Can the church say amen? You never know, say, if I can't manage the time, you know where you go. All who didn't know, say, they don't manage the time, you don't know what about. If you do everything late and you can't get early right, put up your hand. Come on, if you do everything late and you cannot get early right, put up your hand. It's a curse. It's a stumbling block in the way. I have to get rid of that. As simple as it is. As simple as it is, the enemy wants to use that and mash you. If you cannot handle your time, if you are not disciplined with time, you are not disciplined with nothing at all. Check it. Check it. Anybody want to tell me say it's not true? Who want to check it? You know why the first world countries are so are doing so well financially and otherwise? Because the first thing them try to do is to get time right. And a lot of Jamaicans who are here who will not be with time, when they go to America, they must get the time right.
Yes. Yes.
Because if you got the people that work late, you got home. Let me tell you how to get the time right. In the 80s, I got a job at Lose Transport and Equipment Limited on Mara Road. And the first week I went to work early, the Monday morning, early the Tuesday morning. But in the 80s, you know, say, if you leave Spanish Town and come to Kingston and Allen, remember when you must have 3 rows in where the bus in cover? Where is it called? Encover, where is it called? No, they have a valid name. No, and a $250,000. Shaka Zulu. Now the Encover Shaka Zulu. And the $250,000 was the Tata. Yeah,
Because at that time it was $250,000.
For the Tata?
No, the end cover, the one.
No, not the Costa Bus. Check it out.
Yes.
And check it out, because I believe it was the Tata or the $250,000. Okay. Anyway, 3 line. And you have some who come from Spanish Town, shut about them. You have one with the twin collect pan. And if you don't catch a bus 5:30 or 6, you're going to reach Kingston 9:10. I catch the bus late, so I reach work about, I'm supposed to reach work 8 o'clock. I reach work 8:15. And the boss called me. Said to me, Christian, you are 15 minutes late. I said, yes sir, but the bus is not 10 minutes about my bus. A good man send you home. Punch your card. Make sure you're not late again. Thursday man, I reached 5 minutes late. And I said, maybe send you home today now. But I'm watching you. And it seemed like you will want the job. Here what you do. Hold that container. You see that bed and a table. And going to the office to one lady and describe her and say her name is Ayasid. Tell her that Ayasid must clean out the room next to her. She's going to live in another room then. Weekdays and you can go here on weekends. Then try it. And I walk and say, Christian, if you punch in 7 o'clock, you get paid for the half an hour. The earlier you come to work, if you punch in 5 o'clock, you get paid for the time. But make sure so when you come and see your work, because once you punch in, you must start work. I'm so glad to say, I get the bed and stuff because I am a market where they live on the star. Sleep on the star and bounce it. So God was working it out for me. And he said, so come here, Christian, come here. I heard that you are a preacher. And preachers go to God's church and stay late and come sleep at work and everything. Come to that one used to do. Say, even a Christian, you see, if you sleep at my job, you are on the job. It's when you wake out of the job. So no sleeping, and don't come reach work late. You can leave work anywhere you want to leave work. As long as work is there and you are working, you can get paid for it. And that was how I learned to manage time. And I went to UC, work at UC 8 years, never late. And anything I do, I don't know how to be late. Any time be late, I'm just going to be late. I mean, I want nobody to be late. Because anybody make a late, it might bring you down. Not up. That is not an asset, it's a liability. Yes. Oh. No, I can't, no. And I'm myself late, I have to wait on her. I have to wait on her. And I know a certain pastor, you know, his wife never already heard, so I'm just teach her, get me to go learn how to drive, and buy a car here. And sometimes when the pastor at church 11 o'clock, she'll come 1:45. Sometimes she reach in church over. Because I ask home and put on their clothes, you know, and reach at the gate and thumb up on their face. You know. And some of them are slow. You ever see someone in the bathroom, eh? So when I go to the bathroom, I know them are somewhere to go, and then in the bathroom, and soap up 5 times. Me no hear no voice at God. I wonder why me Princess loves him. Think why I love him. Let's go and tell why I love him. I know a young man. Not me alone, I know the young boy also. If you're in a bad town, and you must leave 7 o'clock, and if you tell someone washing face, go and leave him. Eh? That man soap in the face all 5 times. Ask God. And you're ready. Sometimes one day, sometimes you have by your face, you say, no man, but I have to wash. Good. Mr. That boy washing face, you know, a road boy soap, washing face into the face. Right. When you say that, I wash my face. I wash my face. So you have some people who are sick mentally. You cannot tell it's my right other than something. That's why they're sick today. So, here it is. We're going to get down to the next bit now. Treat relationships like an asset. Are they become a liability? Shed some light on that for me, Felix. Treat relationship like an asset. Are they become a liability? Confess a little bit.
Treat relationships like they are assets. My understanding of that is that when you have a relationship with someone, pour into that someone, do good things, be a friend, because relationship is about friendship. So be a good friend. I think give good advice and stuff like that.
and you're supposed to also be getting that back. If you're not getting that back, then I guess it's a liability. So that's my understanding.
Give her a hand now. Hold on, before you go. Did you know what the scripture was for today? Read the scripture for me. Thank you. Sit down. Read the scripture for me. That was read for today. Proverbs 18, verse 24. A man that a friend must show himself friendly. That's ticket. Give Felix a hand for that. So when going into a new situation, everyone always wants to know what the other person is able to bring to the table. When you're going into a relationship, what the person brings to the table. Now after the money, what that person brings to the table. If the person not bring to the table, you don't want that person every day in their life. Or some people bring pure liability. You pick up a man and all they come with is jealousy. And when a man come with jealousy or a woman come with jealousy, they come with two more than jealousy, you know. It's jealousy and envy and covetousness. Those are liability. Jealous people mad, they don't have no sense. They're crazy. If you think of that method, that's Philip Bible, man. They may think straight. They may sick. It is an open door for the devil, for Satan to be ground. Because, let me tell you something. Did you know that envy, jealousy, and covetousness are going to be also? When a person is envious and jealous and covetous, are you in a relationship with them? Now make them deceive you anybody anything. Because they believe them should get it. They believe them should get it, you know. His persons like those assets are liability. You talk to me, no man. Because they go down on the street. Get him out of the compound for me now, please. Hello. I'm serious. Why you waste time with people who are draining your time and your energy? You can't laugh with somebody, you can't talk with somebody, you can't give somebody anything. Worse, you have some people who come out of homes where they grow up and see people always giving, people always loving. You could call me, hello, in my grandmother's kitchen a Sunday morning time. She put out one big black pan full of tea. And she had fried one whole heap of dumpling. And the people said to her, so we had the first to her, say, somebody might have passed by. You believe, say, me and my friends came out the road to play, or in the yard to play. And my grandmother called me for dinner. I'm going to tell them to come to. So I said to myself, where your friend in there? Nah, see me, I got your friend in there. That's why I was brought up. So if I ever get involved with somebody who means the food, no, I'm going to be in trouble. And that is why it's a relationship not work. I was not brought up around men. My grandmother and my step-grandfather and my cousin, who was a girl, was there in my early years of life. And then I used to play around with my other cousins, my auntie's children, and she had most daughters. And when I go to school, when I attended school, you know them kind of desk there, church night. You know them desk there? Yes. I was always sandwiched between two girls. And they are my friends. Up to now, one day, I saw her memorials on the television. And I went to a funeral and I was, because I never knew she was married, I thought it was a different person. And I said to my friend, I said to him, ask me, I said, yeah man, are your friend there? So it was girls all the way. I understand female more than I understand male. And I grew to respect them. What are you doing with your life when you are involved with somebody who has more liability than asset? In some cases, you have the person come with both liability and asset. Is the liability outweigh the asset? Or the asset outweigh the liability? You get what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Let me finish this and then give some answer some questions. So, working relationship require investment of your most valuable resources, like your time and your energy. Like your time and your energy. So I must not waste time. When you waste time, you waste life. We are waste time for the man, the fire, for the woman, the fan, and them can't learn more. If you have a woman or a man as a friend, and you tell me that I don't like that, and the same thing you tell them I don't like them, do it every day in front of them. Or you leave people like them. Alright, you want to ask me to live with them? Eh? Huh? You want to tell them to live with them? Give them time. Then one day me try me cutter, whatever I'm going to use on cutter. Because you want to reach somewhere. And you cannot reach somewhere with pure liability if you have some asset going on for you. Are we having a serious class here? Are you getting nervous? You want me to tell you must think about now? Where I'm going to teach? Think about you and your relationship and think whether you are asset or you are liability. Think about what you bring to the table. And if you find out you are liability more than asset, turn it around today. Because you might just get the knife or the pruning hook. Because time mustn't waste. Tell me what's written. Tell me what's written. And I enjoy that laugh. Tell me what's written. You have something on the share? Okay, good. Hello, a good relationship will always have its ups and downs. But overall, the parties involved should be better financially. When you're in a relationship, you must be better financially, better emotionally, better mentally, and better spiritually. Let me tell you something more. If you're in a relationship and you're not better financially, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, what on earth you are doing in it? Wake up, tell me now. You're in a relationship and you're not better financially. What again? You're not better emotionally.
Mentally.
You're not better mentally.
Spiritually.
And you're not better spiritually. Where are you doing it? Think about how they call it now. Ladies, what you bring to the table? And how much money? But you can add to the man emotions, And the man mentality and whatever, man spirituality. You know must bring money. When he come home from work and hungry, he can get something to eat. And if you ask me to hear some out of the comment, are you mental strain? Are you mental strain on your man or your woman? Do you pray for him? Do you try to push him forward spiritually? Are you a customer in church or whatever and say, I don't know, say you're a Christian or you're a pastor or you're a deacon or evangelist or whatever. I saw some of your deep thoughts. If your partner cannot bring something financially, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, tell me, in God's heaven, talk the truth now. No time for you to do something. And know that this would rock the boat. Me speak it. A person who don't enhance your life financially, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. What am I doing? Waste of time? Alright, it's a waste of time. Miss Myers, a person who don't enhance your life financially, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually. What am I doing? Huh? Don't whisper to me, I'm far away from you. Let everybody hear you. They might kill you. They might waste your time. They might kill you. What am I doing? Huh? What am I doing, Ellis? They might bring you down. What am I doing, Mary? You know? What am I doing, retaliation? What am I doing? Tear you down. What am I doing, Betty? They might pop you down. They might bring you down. They might mash you up. So what do you want? What do you want? They want to steer it? A person called me the other day for some advice. And I don't really give advice. I don't really give advice. I ask the person these questions. The person said to me, say, Pastor, you're mad, that the man there. I said to her, I said, you have a pastor? I said, yes. I said to her, you speak to your pastor? I said, let me talk to my liar and my pastor, because my pastor says everything through the eyes of the Spirit. And I talk to my liar, and my liar must divorce. What you say? I said to her, I said, I don't have anything to say. I said, think about it. You're not bring anything financially to the table. You're not bring anything emotionally to the table. You're not bring anything mentally to the table, or spiritual. We are doing. You pick up a boy, come from Jamaica, come a foreign, and you will take care of him, and he'll not bring nothing. And I'm going to take your thing, like a girl. And what you do with that? Every day I'm going to say, honey, don't go. Please, Papi, sure. The boat a rock. The boat a rock. If one or two of you are feeling denied in any of these categories, it might be time to conduct a cost-benefit analysis. In Miss West, conduct a cost-benefit analysis to the relationship to figure out if what you have is worth keeping or even salvaging. I'm looking at the bank. If it has gotten to that point. And right now, some of you have got now, eh? Can I say it again? Somebody want to again? If one or two of you are feeling drained in any of these, drained in any of these categories, it might be time to conduct a cost-benefit analysis, or of the relationship rather, to figure out if what you have is worth keeping or even salvaging, if it has gotten to that point. Which point you are at now? Nothing financially, nothing emotionally, nothing mentally, nothing spiritually. You not take a time to do some cost-benefit analysis. Where we see him today? This man come from mash up relationship. No. I come to speak wisdom in your head. And the people who sit down in front of me and figure out by this their liability, how can you turn things around? Why business people do tax taking? Somebody can give me 3 reasons why business people do tax taking. See, Michael? Tell me 3 reasons business people do tax taking. You don't have to write, we are trying to figure out life together. Yes.
To see if they have profits on their loads that they buy. Meaning that's gain and not gain, something like that. And sometimes your profits gain and sometimes you don't.
The banker and the secretary general. Let me hear both sides of it. Give her a hand. Let me say some more. Why would you stop taking?
You do stop taking to see if you have goods that are expired.
Yes.
Is that near to be expired?
Yes.
You have any goods on the goods that is thrown out.
Yes.
That are not good anymore. And what you have that is actually.
Hold on then. Take time. Go again. You know, write them down? Write them down and do. Take time. Why would you inventory and stop taking? Who can write fast? To see if you have goods that are
About to be expired.
mm-hmm.
And the ones that are expired.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that you need to throw out.
Yes.
Also what you have in stock that is actually good.
Good. Good. Give her a hand for that. Add to it, no?
I call them FIFA, which is first in, first out, last in, last out.
One again?
FIFA, first in, first out, that means the ones that you have first, you ensure that you sell them off first.
Yes.
Don't get expired on.
Okay.
Right.
And those in the on the shelf and now move and now where you do them?
Yeah.
Show them now.
Sometimes you put them first.
I'm not going to say that, man. You know enjoy the person? Huh? So in some relationships, some people must get thrown out by it. Because they expire a long time. Certain kind of stuff don't happen in some church. And some people take a Bible to a certain limit. They never feel you must punish yourself. The Lord tell you say you get divorced because you are hard. But after you exhaust every process, what more can you do? This is a warning. Because when you're in some relationship, I need to kill you. So when you're in some relationship, I need to kill you. Either keep you back at night or kill you. 3 o'clock, I don't know cover anything yet. So that's what I'm talking about. I will soon have to leave this alone. Are you all doing better in this relationship than before you met? If you take a step back and audit your life in the months before you met, were you happier? Were you better financially? Were you better emotionally? Were you better mentally? Or were you kind of just coasting before? Not really suffering, but not really excelling in a particular area? Are you in a better position now than you were before the relationship? If so, then congrats. If you're in a relationship now and you're better off than you were years or months ago, congrats. Chances are you have found the complement that truly makes you a better person. Makes sense? That's asset. This person definitely is an asset to you. But if not, it's a liability. More ladies in church more than men. Let me start with the ladies first. Ladies, are you guilty of bringing home liabilities? If you are guilty of bringing home liabilities, put up here. Come on. Okay. Let me sit down for the ladies in the church who have ever been into a relationship. Or several relationships. Put up here, I'm trying to find out something. Okay? Do you find liabilities easier than asset? Tory, come to both. So me I go back to chill. What make you bring home more liability or bring home liabilities more often than asset? What make that? Come now, Miss Asper, you're the teacher. Come teach us now. You first. Don't have to tell this is our forum. What made you bring home liability more often than asset? And maybe you never bring home an asset yet. So may never get a chance. You want my man?
I was brought up. Maybe I wasn't educated about men.
Domestically, go ahead.
I was educated about men. So when a sweet mouth come, we decide to say, yeah, this is the thing. And I just go on. No, it's not really love, you know. I just think that sometimes you're tricked, not understanding what we're really looking for. But when you gain knowledge now, and you know what you're looking for, and you know what you want, you will understand more.
Give her a hand for that. And guess what? Maybe I will tell you yourself. Come here, Georgia. One Georgian said, That's your read. You ever bring home asset, yeah? Are you bring home more asset than that with your liability? You know what I'm saying? Talk to me. You're not sure. Good. You're not sure. Let's do it then. Come here, Angie. Come here, my friend. Me and chat a lot. I'm not talk your business. You bring on more asset and liability.
No, sir, more liability than asset.
Why?
Sir, sometimes, I don't know if we let the males read us. So sometimes, like, they know exactly what we are looking for, and they pretend to be that person. But after once that person is not what they pretend to be.
Oh, but let's find it that way. Woman, no, put up your woman. Jesus Christ. Clap your hands. Let me talk to a man now. Come here, bro. Leave your brother. You're trouble. In your time of taking, I take home more asset than liability. Okay.
I think we take on more liability. In a sense, what happened when the general try to find out the person, what the person is and what them have to offer. And because of that, we just jump in and say yes, find somebody nice. But down the line, you realize that, like I said, so, you know, liability. So what we do now, I have to ask one question. What you have to offer?
But when you ask that, when it's too late, I don't have to ask a question now.
No, you can spin it.
You can what?
You can do, you have one, you have a million ways to ask one thing.
Sit down, come here. Toria, come to come. Come here now. Come, Cardi. Come tell me about it. You have 1 million and 1 if you ask. So tell me how you can make sure you bring home asset. Because sometimes you don't have to bring on more than one asset. And after you bring it home, you make sure you do it. Show yourself friendly, then you work on it. Tell me what you know.
To make sure that the person is an asset, so you can, instead of knowing about their no, you can know about their thing. So you can ask questions about their life.
What on? Because their then will tell you all about their no. Jesus Christ. Get out of here, someone. I wonder why. Oh. So maybe you're out here searching for asset. Go on, continue. Continue.
Alright, so you can ask questions about your last relationship, what occurred, why it ended. They can ask how they feel about certain things, not outright, but there are emotions.
What are you going to tell them and tell lie?
Sir, everybody have a tell.
Most persons have a tell.
Ava?
Have a tell, and some of the times, when they spin the question on one way, they give you a total different answer.
Okay. Okay. What as she said is that use your head. Use your what? Head. Use your head. Alright, Felix Sandra. Alright, we can blur it till the car is soon finished. My name is a teacher, yes sir. Very good. Very good. Well on. Tell them and say it again. Me know you what? Yes. You know, say time. Say time. Spell time. Say head. Say head. Spell head. So fellows better all of the push out at the back. And not just yesterday that young lady had been my friend. All three of them. All three sisters. I'm a very good friends. And some of the aunts. Well, Angela and the aunts are more friend more than the sisters. Eh? And the aunts are more friend more than the sisters. Feli's father not hear nor evil. Him not see none. And him not speak none. But she found the father in me. So to go back what Keisha said. When you are brought up in an unstable home, when you are brought up around step parents, messed up home, and sometimes you don't have a big brother. You don't know how men think, you don't know how men operate. You can kick that can down the road. Mandatory. A lady came to me and said to me, she used to be here, "Sir, I'm in love." I said, "Good." I said, "With who?" She told me. I said to her, "How old is he?" She told me, 45. I said, "Does he ever have a relationship yet?" Sir said, "No." "Do you have any children?" Sir said, "No." I said, "You want him to say yes, God provided for me?" I said, "You understand?" I said, "You understand?" I said, "Tell me something now. Why should a man at 45 never have a relationship?" Okay. I don't want to tell you. That is it. Okay, I don't want to tell you. And when I told her, as a father and a friend, that was my very good friend, when I told her the things to look out for, she said, "Okay, sir." But one day I said to her, "Come here. From I spoke to you that I still behave in a certain way. Do you think I don't want to get anybody?" I said, "Yes. I don't think you want to get anybody. Because nobody can tell me that it's not a Lord." Glory! Get in a spirit. I said, "Okay, baby. If it is from the Lord, all I can say, have thine own way, Lord." And I don't talk to her about relationship. Something bad happening there? Okay. Then one day she said, Sir, where are you?" I told her, "I need to see you now." Hello. The man gave her money. And the man promised her, the only thing the man ever promised her is to breathe breath in her. Her new breath. The man promised her everything. And began to deliver on them. I said to her, one thing I can tell you, if you doubt me, wait him out. What? Wait him out. No, give him something then. Wait him out. One day, the guy decides he wants it because he's spending money. And the big things to know. She decides she not let her. And the man said, okay. One day they went to the house. And they were in the car. And they said to me, I was feeling on. And I said, okay, I'm going to surprise him today. But when the guy come out of the vehicle, something dropped out of his pocket. And she took it up and read it. It was a love letter to his man. She said, sir, when he come back, he said, the empty car. So you do something about that. I could say more, but I'm not saying more than that. I'm not give you any more. And she was like, thank you, sir. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. You see that sweet Jerusalem there? You see how far God put him? Well, and I yes right there. Now yes, sir. How you get through to them? Wait them out. Ask the questions. And you must be wise enough to ask one question 5 different ways. I'm going to tell you something about Liad. Liad hard to remember what they did say. So ask them today and ask them tomorrow. Especially the one? Connect your ambition, you know. You still see? I like what you tell. Who put the man away? Okay. I really saw some ladies with some men, and some of them even married. And when I listen to them and sittings and everything, I said to myself, so, hold that up. My daughter never draw for no man and not let me night. But when she let me night, I brother night long time. To the neck. Them two there? Everything JJ know there and know. So when they want this spiritual advice, I wouldn't draw for. Daddy, meet one guy named so and so. Check him out for me. Because I don't want to kill that. Come on. Don't play with your life. You know how much woman married and want no one can run? They are trapped and smiling at some church and until they do a divorce or whatever. How long can you carry that liability? I do remember I should get the newspaper or something. The amount of million per year Jamaica rack up a year time. Bruce said, get it off of the book, it'll kill you. But you cannot get JUTC off. Because there's a liability where it has some strong political connotation that you need to have. So you can have people in your life who's a liability. But they are assets also. So, when you buy the gold mine, you get the dirt with it, no? But when the liability outweighs the asset, it's time to think. So one of the things that you need to do, Mr. Bidder, not to carry any more liability, you must do. Number one, that you must do. You remember? What did I say, Mrs. Forrest? Time. Betty not say anything much, you know. And Betty had big friend for years. Big friend for years. And our father dead. And not because she was brought up with mother and father and grew up in our church. She didn't get it right. She didn't get it right. Hence divorce. I told her 3 years before she divorced that it was going to happen. She ever tell the Cardi? It's a question I don't answer because the one is still here. But I saw the signs. I saw the signs. I said, grace for it. Did you know that you cannot excel in some relationship? Not doing this because I'm not vexing. Did you know that you can get involved in a relationship, whether the man or the woman, and all them do is pull them?
Yes. Amen.
And women have tight pants. Come here, Bridget. My wife. If you get involved with a man, and there were like 250% time this salary, you let them share. Why? Well, you have to put it in. You can't understand. Well, if you're married to the man, you're not that kind of relationship. And you tend to say you have much money, and you know the man and share because of your personal business. Never mind. Where is it?
It's inferiority complex.
You talk on people. Come here in the complex. Come here. So why are you telling me?
Sir, I grew up with my great grandmother to send everything you let family of right hand to know, and I saw the believe in it. You're not supposed to know that. That's my duty.
Alright. If I should put my spin on it, you can make some man know. You can make some men know. Because some men will say to you, say, alright, so you have so much money, channel some the way there. Some men give good advice.
Yes, absolutely.
But if you ever make some man know, then top work. Every day them have fever, mirrors me. Well, I know. No, go ahead. Go ahead. And some of them make sure they do everything in the book to suck you like one lamb named Home Sweet Home. You know why you have to show I am the Home Sweet Home lamb? Why? Because the weak suck it out. Some men are suckers and some men are suckers. Some men don't want the woman go forward. And some men, hello? Put your spell in inferiority complex.
Some men suffer from inferiority complex.
And women too.
Meaning that when they see that someone is going further than them, then they start to belittle them so that they can bring them down from their level.
Tell me about the belittlement now.
So you tell them, for example, in the working world, you come home and you're like, oh, I'm getting a promotion, you know. They'll be like, oh, you never did work for you because what you're doing really makes sense. So what you do, you know to get it. You're probably...
Talk down. Say, not talk you down.
You talk you down.
Destroy your self-esteem. And when your self-esteem is destroyed, you cannot perform nowhere, not even at the bed. Give her a hand for that. Then Pookie, if you know so much, I'm going to see you in the bed.
Sir, because
So, because again, when you know so much, it turn off mental.
Hold on. Wait, you understand? Did you know that in the job world and in relationship world, you cannot allow some people to know how much you know? Did you know that I was a part of a church and I start, I befriend them and I make some people know I'm a friend? You know some people can believe your friend?
Yes.
Last we're going to talk about that. Start this one. How do you deal with that liar in a relationship? How do you deal with that liar? A person who is okay, pathologically mendacious. So leave that liar. Ladies, yes, I live with a liar, man. Everybody and cousin? You ever did that man in the family? You know, there is a girl I watch, and it came very regular on TV. She is an ex-lesbian, and Matt Coach and his wife interviewed her. I don't know if any of you watched that yet. Very nice girl to watch. But the question I would ask, ladies, look at me now. Do you think you're mentally ready for this relationship? Do you think you're mentally ready for this relationship? So if your mother never teach you, if your father never teach you, or your sibling never teach you, if society not teach you, who must teach you? The church must teach you. The church must teach you. I go there and I get information. I don't have the best marriage. There is no perfect marriage and there is no perfect relationship. But every day there is an assessment. And I decide how much liability I can carry. Since this year started, I've cut off about 10 friends, about 10 relationships. Black, some of them number and just say somebody straight up, don't come for me. But Angela can tell us in the corner way. You remember the person we were partner with in this ministry? Where did I get the name from? How did I break that from her? Remember? Tell the version of break that from her. What does I tell break that from her? Tell me you remember, okay? You have to forget something, you know. When you live with a man like me, you forget certain things. Why? Me tell her exactly that. Why me tell her so? A 2 bishop me tell her so. Why? 3 bishop me tell her so. Why? She lied. And a person who tell you lie will do anything. Listen, ladies and brothers. You see, if you are messed up in any way in a relationship, what is best? In any relationship, if you are messed up, what is the best thing to do? When you do something wrong, I say, no, man, when I do something wrong, and men recommend to no, say, I'm sorry, we're not going to bed naked. Then I tell him, sorry, to go to bed naked if you can't figure out that fine. Women don't figure out that. Because you tell them naked. my problems away. I don't sex my problems away. I deal with them. Because when the sex done and you're hungry, the problem is the same way a fester. And one day when it broke out, and that time I'm a store again, a gangrene. You know a gangrene? One big thinking's over to get away. Me a preacher said, come on church. If you have a problem, man, cook a nice school and put on your shirt this night. Well, for me, walk naked. Because me angry. I don't want to deal with it. We don't want to deal with it, no sex. Because when sex is over, the problem is the same. Come say after me, I must take envy, jealousy, covetousness, and greed out of my relationship. These are the sins of the spirit. Remember? Remember? They eat the metal of the soul. They eat on every relationship. You know if your man envy you for what you have, what you're doing somewhere. I really had a conversation last week about man envy man for what you have. Just get it. Hello. Ladies, you don't must have money. But is your behavior right? You have manners? Where's your other one? Some of these women in church are rotten. Did you know that your attitude and behavior can turn off a man so much that not even turn him off and turn off all his sex drive? Come here. The sun don't rise anymore, not laugh yet. Come here, bro. Tell me when I rise. Tell the Lord.
So if you get hurt inside, then actually it turn off your nature.
So, say after me, no, sex is a mental thing. Sex starts in your head, not from your penis. It is from one head to another head. The head, no sense. You see the one here? It has all the sense. You can't turn off man now way. That is straight naked and not look for somebody. So attitude. Attitude. So hear me now. Hear me now. Me say me now close. Let me see something. If you don't have nothing to bring financially, if you don't have nothing to bring emotionally, not mentally, not spiritually, where attitude would fall? Emotionally? Huh? Look here. If you come to a relationship and you don't have nothing, you don't have nothing, please, for God's sake, make sure you have the right attitude. If you don't have the right attitude, you're going to get flushed. And that is why Paul tells the men to love their wife and tell the woman to be submissive. Because women are rude, you know. Fierce, rotten. Let the lady scream. Come on, ladies, say after me, I must fix my attitude. Come on, men, say, I must fix my love. Because someone can tell a woman to the man say, I love you. And at the end of the day, a man says, I say, how married love? Man crazy love you. Yes, a man can look at every woman in a and say, I love you. And then the son say, hold on, they don't married love. Because you love so much that you know you love. A man can't just come and look at you and because you're a teacher and you're this and what. It's me want already, you know. Walk to me. Come here, just walk. You walk. No baby, you sit. You walk. You walk. You walk. Let me say walk your back. Walk man, walk. These three ladies walking. And the right pianist look upon them and know which one of them have the walk. Okay. And the man walk around and say, I want Keisha. Because the walk there have Islam. Sometimes you go to your friend, sometimes you feel around and tell you all the things. So I love you. Then you go see Joan walk. And he said, they think the walk, the other walk. Hello, that's a question. Yeah, I get involved with that man and after you and him go to bed one time in 20 days. Like I can something about him. No answer. If you could take it back, it's how we do. Come tell me anything I must start in our church. And sometimes the moment you're on them, go to bed 1 or 2 and you begin to listen. You know that? Sometimes the disrespect comes. And then I say, we never go under the 4 rules. So ladies, in a world like this now, most of the men gay, and the rest of them are liar and non-ambitious. Want to say the real book? Tell about it because no one find out something. Those of you who are unmarried ladies, and you don't know what you're looking for. Let me say all the women who know what they're looking for now. You never know one time you know now. You ever wonder how long you have to know? No, those of us who get where we get already, you know. We have to make sure so we do the repair job. And if the engine wants to step up the engine and do the conversions, yes. Or if that too much I say to chop it off. Because there are ways and means to deal with it. But if the asset come with, liability. If liability come with asset, you can work with the asset and the liability alone if you can ignore it. Oh, I think that's something else to me. Oh, anyone want to touch this too hard? Okay. Let me just say that. Oh. On a scale of 1 to 10. Start with myself, girl. How much is it hope to find a good man? A good man. But you have to know where I look for. When I look at Angela, I have 10 things in my work with. I get 7. I get 7. What I know? I go all about. Clarion Dan said, I go all about to look at me. I come now in that bridge. I look smart. And I couldn't find 5 out of the 10, but I come to my country and I find it. So right at the nose, I get 7. And it's sure I never get. Me tell myself, say, when I marry, can come. And then I realize, say, marriage isn't a reform school. They're not on it. I never mention them. I can't do without them. And you have to look at a lot of things before you chop asset, you know. I mean chop off liability, because you can chop liability and get yourself in trouble. There are some liabilities you must carry. There are some that have good debt. If you live in Canada or America and you have a will of debt, them love you. Because you are doing something to your country. We're not going to that. From a scale of 1 to 10, as how much is your good to find out good, man? If you know where you look for. I'm going to call you and come back here. Can you seem like you want a lot more relationship? Cardi. Go on the scale from 1 to 10. How much is your good? What I think? Eh? 1. No man, think not so bad. Do me. You know where you live from? You're not sure yet? No. And I see that there are some people who don't show what they are looking for. People come to me and ask me, what make a good man? What make a good marriage? You don't make any sense to teach marriage to people now the same. You just go with the flow. And that's scale of 1 to 10. Sister Liz, how much chance you believe that I'll find a good man? You know, I'm going to ask you something, and the ladies will tell me the truth. I'm going to ask you something and close. Then session I came up, I'm asking something, and I tell you the truth. You ever live with a man and sleep with a man when I really love? Put up your hand. You can't go so quick. Come on. Tell up to me that. You ever live with a man or sleep with a man when I really love? Put up your hand. Put up your hand. Chill. You ever live with a man and sleep with a man when I really love? How you do? Emotional, did it? What did it? What that? You're blank. You're sleeping in my head. Double blank. That means the game double blank. You're not going no.
And some persons in situations like that, what some persons do is envision who they want to be here to get through with it.
You say you live in a fantasy world.
So, for example, this person might give you all they want emotionally. You're like, you know, say they have such and such person there in this place. They consider all of that because they want put somebody else on this place.
God, Jesus. You are going wrong? Huh? It's kind of hard for me to use somebody I don't love nor like. But ladies are different from men. Ladies are different from men. But go for them, not go for me. Because how man with there and she can't take you, you're more miserable, but the money would just in kiss you. I know a lot about ladies. Why? Because my parents and the other ladies and I talk to the other ladies. I know them pain. I know what they want. And they are the weaker vessels. I see it as my duty to help them. Now, the church preach over the years, you must not equal you with unbelievers. And in this church, we have a lot of young ladies who are not married, and we need to have believers or unbelievers. Short of men in this church, you know. That's another thing we have to tackle, who's an unbeliever from who's a believer. Because it's not a thing that the church flesh out properly. But like I close now, Did you learn anything from this class? This session edify anybody? Put up your hand. Well, what class did you hear, Mary? Can you not say anything in? You got to have a straight in your mouth. You do something to you. You do all that. Where did you, Joel? Where did she send it to you? Well, Andy, tell him, my friend, tell him. Yeah, big friend. How old are you? Tell him. How old are you? Good. This is the right time for you to try and identify what can be asset and what can be liability. We will get no, we never get it. Okay? I wouldn't tell you me not doing me asset. As God may not tell you. How many of you sit in front of me, sit down one day and say, I wish I was young again and could start life all over. Put up your hand. Oh, Jesus Christ. Woo. No one knows we have a problem. In these sessions, we are going to work through them, alright? So this till we go abroad, another time we are going to look at maybe dating, and then we look at the marriage relationship. But remember, any relationship at all you have, be honest. Be honest, leave out greed, leave out envy, jealousy, and covetousness, and try to communicate. Try, eh? Yes, come sit with everybody here. Oh, come here. One of you, my friend. Come here, Susie. Give Susie a hand. Come send it in, Susie. Because I don't think so, but the front hand along. That's what they did.
You talk about communicate.
Yeah.
Someone can try to communicate with someone and then still can't make the progress. What would you do?
Let me tell you something, yes? Communication is the ignition for every relationship. Hold on. Communication is what? Ignition. Tell them what the ignition do. Yeah, driver that. Tell me what the ignition do. The ignition start the engine. So, if you're in a relationship and the communication not there, the engine must start. You don't have a relationship.
Yes. Yeah. The understanding. Yeah.
But there are several different ways of communicating. You have to decide that language, you know. So you have to learn how to communicate because you have to learn how to communicate with your spouse because at that time you have a spouse who understands a different way from you. So there are several. No. I realize that I cannot talk to some people a certain way. If I ever talk to some people a certain way, I feel perfect. So you have to find a different way. Communication task. All the communication tasks at school is a very powerful topic.
I know, but
So you can communicate to some people a certain way. Alright. I was doing evangelism in a certain area. And I was trying to get through to a girl. Pretty girl, you know. And I saw her and I said, hi, beautiful. Hi, young lady. She didn't look back. And I tried that severally because I wanted to invite her to church. You know somebody I like them? You know somebody I like them?
Yes.
You know, look anybody where you like the person?
Yes.
I tried to communicate or I shouldn't communicate. And when I got church and Angela, they were like, oh, there's so about this. And I said, yo, good to roping. And she come. And she come and said, straight away, you want to see? And she began to lay it. And I talked to her about 3 minutes. And they said, You remember when Minister called you nice and decent, you said, somebody already, because you're not somebody nice and decent. Call you anything apart from nothing at all pretty. But she got saved and she changed. You know what Jesus do? Go to people level but you must stay there. He said, what am I doing? He said, give me water. And the woman said, this your man you no want the water. Then he said, this your man water me want. It was a serious water argument, you know. Then he said, call your man. Me no have none. Jesus said, yeah, true, yeah, God. Because you see, a 6 marriage you mash up. And the one we live now, we none of you, and you have another one. Big conversation was going on, you know. So you enjoy the session? So we have to continue this relationship next month. But before we go, say after me, the channels in which demons will break through your relationship is through envy, jealousy, covetousness, greed, and lying. Right now, there are 5 there. It's not the first, it's not the 4th or 3rd lie you tell, make your lie, the first one. And any woman me in a serious relationship with, from way back then, and tell me a lie, I never trust her from the womb to the tomb. You tell me a lie? You tell me a lie? Me no like you again. That don't make sense to love you. Give anything you want. If you tell me, say, oh, there's something you think you don't do. You can't tell me, no, I don't believe, no, yes. And I don't want to leave someone alone. I mean, no, you don't someone alone because the person who lie to you will do anything. Tell the truth and prepare for the consequences. Deal with it, but not lie. That is why Jesus said, lying tongue shall not tarry in my sight. Lying is dangerous, envy is dangerous, covetousness and all of those things. Those things kill a relationship. And some of these men you live with or women you live with, don't believe say, them like you or they want you. It's greed. Them see something you have and you're waiting it out. Some of them kill you, ask the itches out. Somebody can kill you, ask you, we don't know when beach is though. And the same thing and the same thing and that my son do. Good afternoon. Whoa, you just stand ovation. Thank you. So go deal with your asset and your what? Liability. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to save your life. If you have to cut off some liability, cut. Don't be afraid to save your life. You need some happiness. You need some what? Happiness. Life is just for living. And in that some relationship, you not live. You know one snail off from caterpillar. One snail from caterpillar say, I want to know what you are doing because when I look by you, you need to have a backward and a forward. Look who is talking. Snail said that too. Okay. Good afternoon. I'm going to ask. Remember, the quiet fellow sitting in front of me right here, so no? My meeting not take no more than 2 minutes or 3. While the rest of you just wait for Miss Asburn, she will come into you shortly. Thank you for your time. If you come at church earlier, we can do a lot of things.